We have a lot of kits in The Sims 4, and I mean a lot of kits, and it can be very overwhelming to most players and especially new players to decide what is worth it to buy and what is not worth it to buy. So today what I want to do is rank all of the Create-A-Sim kits from most favorite to least favorite. So we're going to make a tier list for that, but quick little disclaimer, kits especially I feel like are very much stylized. So I might love styles that you hate and vice versa. So if I say I don't like a kit and you like it, that doesn't mean you're wrong. It just means we have different opinions and that's okay. But let's go ahead and hop into this kit ranking video. We have 16 total dedicated Create-A-Sim kits. So there are actually technically some more kits that have CAS items, like the Don Lothario and the Bella Goth kit. I'm so sorry, I can't ever remember what they're called, but they have both CAS and build items. So we're gonna leave them out of this ranking today and just rank things that have CAS items only. We are gonna start with the oldest kit and work our way through to the newest kit. So let's start with the Throwback Fit kit. The Throwback Fit kit is the first kit that we ever got with The Sims 4, at least Create-A-Sim wise. I'm not exactly sure if the build one came first or not, but this one was really early on, and it's a very 90s inspired fashion fitness kit. It comes with 23 items, which now looking back is kind of low because typically the standard now is 25 items. So not only does it have 23, but it also repurposed some items for kids. So these shoes are duplicates, this hat is duplicates, this dress is duplicates. I think the items are really nice in this kit, but I don't really feel like you get the most bang for your buck with this one, especially since it's a lower item count with duplicate items. It does come with a few items I really like this little fitness dress. I've also always loved this little sports bra top, and I love how the swatches all match. So the shorts match with the top, and I do think that's nice. Another nice thing about this kit is it comes with a few styled looks. So it comes with some for adults, these two. There are also two dedicated male styled looks, and the kids even got a couple of styled looks in this one too. I will say I do like to have styled looks, and I think some of the items are nice. I personally love and use this styled look a lot for my kid Sims, but I really don't ever use this one. It's just a little too much for me. So with that being said, I think Throwback Fit kit actually goes into skip it. I don't think a couple of items make a kit worth it, especially when this one is kind of less for your money. So next let's hop into Ichion Arrivals. I've actually really loved this one and always have. It's kind of a nice neutral style, but it does make it very usable. It only comes with 22 items, which once again is less than the newer kits come with. I didn't realize that, but I do think that there's a lot of staple items in here that I use pretty regularly. It does come with a couple of styled looks, both this more casual style and this one, which is one of my more favorite styled looks in the game. I just think this is a really cute one. It comes with these boots that she has on that I feel like I use in a lot of different outfits, and also these sneakers, which are some of my favorite sneakers in game. I heavily gravitate towards these. One of my other favorite items is this full body outfit here. I just think it's so cute and sleek. Men also have a couple of styled looks, which are also really nice. I do like when packs come with styled looks just because sometimes you want to give townies a makeover without having to do full makeovers, you know what I mean? But this cardigan in this style look is also a very loved item of mine. I also love like this sweater look. I just think this kit is very cute. And once again, personally, just kind of fits the style that I like to dress my Sims in. And I feel like it's neutral enough that it works for most people. With that being said though, I'm super disappointed in the item count. So if it had more items, it would maybe go to must have for me, but with the low item count, I kind of think it falls into decent, which surprises me a little bit because I really do gravitate towards that kit a lot. But I feel like this is about whether it's worth it or not, and I would say that this is probably not as worth it with the low item count. Next up, we have the Fashion Street kit. This one is where we finally start to see some more items. So we've got 26 in this kit, which once again is kind of the new standard. I think 25 is probably about the average. And for me, I don't think this is a bad kit, but I don't gravitate towards any of these items, and none of them particularly stand out to me. I don't know, just looking at this list, if I've ever used any of these. I believe this kit is a little bit more Indian inspired, which is beautiful, and I love the inclusion in the game, but I don't usually make Sims like that, so it's just not something I personally gravitate towards or use all that much. And to be honest with you, this is one of the last kits that I bought. I think the best standout item is this dress here. I will say this dress is a stunner, like a beautiful, beautiful item. I love it. I think the items in this kit do look really nice. And honestly, maybe I need to give it another chance because now that I'm looking at it, there are some pretty things in here. We did get a styled look with this one. It's very beautiful. I think the items are nice. I think for me, Fashion Street just goes into meh. I think the items are nice enough, just not things that I personally gravitate towards. And next up, we've got the modern menswear. If I'm not mistaken, they actually did this in collab with an actual fashion brand. Maybe they didn't do it in collab, but they had used somebody to get some inspo. And there are some really cool items in this kit. It's got 24 items, so pretty standard with the other ones. And there's a few things in here that I like a lot, but a lot of it, once again, I just don't personally gravitate towards. I also am very partial to female sims. I regularly play with female frame sims, and I don't play with men sims a lot. So it's gonna make sense for me to gravitate towards ones that are more feminine framed than masculine framed. That being said, we do have a couple of styled looks, and I think these outfits are nice. Like, I think they look really good. I think for me, some of the patterns and textures are just a little too much, but they do have some kind of cool things in here. I just genuinely don't know if I ever use any of these items. I feel kind of similarly to the other kit though, like maybe I should give it a chance. Maybe I didn't give it a fair shake because like this sweater is really nice. This is really, really nice. I'm not like obsessed with this kind of an item. They have a few full body men outfits, which once again, I'm just not obsessed with. I think it's just not my style. And once again, I don't play with a lot of men sims, so I'm probably a little partial here. Well, I mean, I'm partial on all of it, but probably particularly partial. So for me, I think menswear is a skip it. And maybe I'm being a little bit harsh, but I'm just trying to give my true feelings and honestly kind of trying to lean a little more negative because if you're gonna spend your money on this game, I want you to spend it smart. Next, let's do Carnival Streetwear. Carnival Streetwear is very party oriented, very sequin, very neon. I think it's a very fun fashion kit, and it does add a lot of things in the game that we don't have. And there's something to be said about that. But once again, I don't feel like I use any of this. Maybe this dress I like a little bit. I kind of like this dress for prom. I feel like I gravitate towards this for like a party outfit every now and then. The rest of it's just a little too much for me personally. I don't think they did a very good job with the makeup. And if you couldn't tell by the kits that I have gravitated towards so far, I don't love super bright colors in clothes. But not to say that there's anything wrong with super bright colors in clothes. It's just not what I personally gravitate towards. Even in real life, I'm very kind of muted and pastel. Now that being said, there are some fabulous little outfits in here. I love that they give us a couple of styled looks. I love this dress that comes with this. They have a couple of plain swatches, so I really like this like sleek black dress look. I use it for formal wear a lot. And they do have a few fun outfits. Wait, I might be changing my mind. Maybe I love this. I feel like I didn't look at the kits good early on. I don't like this dress. Something about it just never spoke to me. The texture on the chain feels a little flat. The colors are too much. The men's sim also got a styled look. And then here's a closer look at that eye makeup. I will say I do actually kind of like these little heart sunglasses, but the eye makeup just also feels like kind of clumpy and a lot. Like it doesn't look very natural. And for those reasons, I'm also gonna put Carnival Streetwear and skip it. I think if you tell stories about your sims going out to parties and carnivals a lot, then this might be a really fun kit for you. I just don't do that. Honestly, my sims are lucky if they get to leave the house, so not for me. And then next up, we've got the Moonlight Chic kit. I've always kind of adored the Moonlight Chic kit a little bit. I think it's very pretty and fun. I love this necklace that they give with it. It has 33 items. Wow. Okay, so it comes with more items than I thought. It comes with some cute tops, some fuzzy sweaters. This dress here is my favorite dress in the whole game. It's so beautiful. These sneakers I use constantly. I think almost every sim I've ever made has worn those sneakers. We did get a couple styled looks in this one as well. So this is one for the men. I'm not obsessed with this one. I don't like this jacket. I do like these pants. And then we got this one, and I actually kind of like this a little bit. We got this dress, which I adore. I think this dress is so pretty. It has so many colors. It has a few like ombre swatches that are lovely, but it has this beautiful like low cut back. I've always loved and gravitated towards this dress. Some other standout items to me are this like cute cardigan with the crop top. I also love this top for like mom sims and like business women sims. Same for this one and this one. One thing I actually really like about this set is it has like all these different color swatches in it. but it has these matching shorts that go with it, so it's like a full body set. They even have these that I actually don't use that much but really like. And then she is wearing these sneakers. I love the full white swatch. I feel like these look like the Nike Air Forces, so I love these in game. If you've ever seen me make a sim, you've probably seen these sneakers. I really love these ones and these ones. They're the best sneakers in the game. I will say I don't feel like the men CAS in this one is as strong, but I love this little jacket, and this is with that same kit, and it does have some really fun and cute colors, but they do have some of the other things. Honestly, this is kind of a nice men's shirt, but I really like this item. But between some pretty standout items as well as the higher item count, I kind of feel like Moonlight Chic might be a must-have for me, which I'm kind of surprised by a little bit. I thought maybe I would like it more in great. I feel like it might have been a must-have for me just because of the sneakers though. I use them on all of my sims, so I feel like that's a no-brainer there. And then next up we have the First Fits kit. The First Fits kit has 24 items and is the first kit that we've ever gotten that is all kid items. As a person who plays the 100 Baby Challenge, I actually use this kit all the time. They have a couple of styled looks with this one, and so it's super easy to use. I love like this little dress. They have a couple of really like nice pair of sweatpants in this pack, as well as like some athletic shorts. We got some really cute sneakers with this one as well, and also a few like really fun tops. I feel like the style of this is really nice. A lot of it's very pastel, so of course I gravitate towards it. But I just feel like it's really usable, and I feel like it's nice to have some of these items for kid sims just because they don't have as much as like the adult sims have. I do really love it, and I definitely use it a lot. I don't know if I'd say it's a must-have, so I think for First Fits, it's gonna go for great for me. Obviously, if you're not a family game player and you don't play with kid sims, this kit is gonna be a skip it for you. So just another way how these kits can be so different for other people. But if you play the 100 Baby Challenge and you like to use styled looks, this is a great one because I use those styled looks all the time in that challenge. Next up is the Sentiments collection. This one I didn't know how to feel about when it came out, and to be honest with you, I still don't know how to feel about it. It has 24 items and it's all like pajama wear. And honestly, for this kit, 24 items isn't that much because most of these things are pairs. I will say most of my sims end up wearing this sleepwear kit at some point. And I think like the items are really prettily done. Like the lace detailing and like the scalloped edges on this is beautiful. I use this one a lot. I also put my sims in this one a lot because I think it's really cute. I don't as frequently use like the bras and panties, although I will say I like them. I think they're good. I think they did a small collab with like Me Undies for this kit too. But there are some pretty items. It's just so unbelievably niche that it's almost hard to use. They did have a couple of cute things for male sims. They have this full body pajama set. They have some really cute like sleep shorts and underwear in this too. And they even have like a little full body set, but the top and the shorts are separated. So it looks like this all together. While I think it's nice, I don't feel like sleepwear is a must for sims. So for me, I think Sentiments goes in meh, maybe decent. Maybe like a high meh, low decent. I don't know, maybe just meh. Next up we have the Grunge Revival kit. This is obviously a grunge style create a sim kit. I will say there's some really fun things in this kit. It comes with 25 items, which is kind of the new standard. I feel like in this kit there's some items that I really love and I think I actually use quite frequently, and other items that I don't ever really put my sims in. I love the chipped nail polish that we got here. This little denim jacket layered outfit, really nice. Love this top, love the t-shirts. There's a grilled cheese t-shirt in here. It's under this swatch that I use so often, but I don't love the shoes that come in this one, but I already had a pair of shoes that I love, so it was gonna be hard to jump those. And then another thing I really like is the scrunchie on the wrist. It also comes with some styled looks, and I actually really love these styled looks. I think the colors and textures in this kit are really good. I really like this kit, especially if you use teens. Something about the style is very teen angst to me, and I kind of like that. I think that's a fun story to tell. I like how they have a couple of like layered t-shirts. Like there's some really cool items in this. This little item I use a lot for my winter wear, so I use this one a good bit. I like this top. I'm not obsessed with it, but this shirt, the grilled cheese shirt, she is my love. I I feel like all my Sims and their sleepwear end up in this little grilled cheese t-shirt, but I love the cut of it. It feels like an oversized t-shirt, and it's honestly one of the only ones in the game that feels like an oversized t-shirt to me. While I don't personally gravitate towards the men cast, I feel like this stuff looks great on the male Sims. Once again, especially if you're using like a teen or something, I feel like this pack is perfect. I really like this kit, but I don't feel like there's anything that I couldn't live without. So I think for this one, I'm gonna put it in decent, because there are some items that I feel like I use a lot, but it's definitely not a must-have for me. And then next we have the poolside splash kit, which I think is what people were wanting when we got the Sentiments collection. So I think they kind of gave us that to pacify us a little bit. Like the Sentiments kit, you don't really need more sleepwear. I feel like the same could be said about swimwear, but I really like this swimwear. It comes with 29 items, which is more than the usual. And I feel like every sim I ever make now that's not limited pack does wear one of these swimwears. I love like the kids swimwear too. It's so adorable with like the little floaties. I love the rubber shoes that they gave us. I like how some of it is a little more covered, like this one with the cardigan on top. And I actually really like both of the necklaces that come with this kit. I'll put this on my sim for their everyday outfit. It comes with a couple of styled looks. I do use this in my 100 baby challenge a lot too, so maybe I'm partial. I love like the gnome print. They have this little set, and then they also have this one with just the swim shorts and the shoes. They also have a couple for the feminine frame Sims, and this one is actually also under hot weather. But just look at how fun and cute all of these patterns are. And then they've got this one, which I feel like you could be like granny at the beach, you know what I mean? Like it is still a two-piece, but it's a little bit more covered. And I like that they have a mix and match of that. The necklace is so pretty too. Like I love a layered necklace in the Sims. It does come with a couple of pair of shoes, both these heels with like a little anklet, which is so cute, and these little rubber shoes. And I feel like these with the anklet can be used outside of a swimwear style. So it's nice that it's useful elsewhere. Another nice thing about this one is they have several outfits that are just one outfit. So like you don't have to go find multiple pieces. They have 4. And they're all really adorable. I love all of these. I think the cut is nice. I think the colors are nice. The men also have like their little cute floaty moment, as well as several different pairs of swim shorts. While I don't personally gravitate towards the Speedos, I do love this pair that's kind of like a shorty swim short. And these I think are the perfect length. I think a lot of the ones in the base game are a little too long. And then of course we got a couple of swim outfits for the kiddos, one for male and one for female. I actually like this kit more than I remembered, so maybe this one goes into great for me. It's not that you need swimwear, but I think this swimwear far surpasses the swimwear that we already have in base game, and that's what makes it a great kit in my opinion. Next up, we've got the Goth Galore kit. I think this kit is cool. I can see what they were going for and can appreciate what's in the kit, but it's very much not my style. I don't know if I put any Sims in these items. I think this is another kit that's really good if you have teenagers, or like maybe occult Sims like vampires and spellcasters. This would be a really good kit to use. But even when I make spellcasters, I go more like fairy core than like witch core. So for me, this one's a bit of a flop. Not that the items are bad or that it's a bad kit, it's just not really in the realm of the style that I like to use. They do have a few really cool styled looks, and I love that they even have some like pastel colors in the mix in here. I just don't personally know this style well enough to speak on it. They also gave us a male cast styled look. Like I think it's cool. Like I think the items are nice and nicely made. So if you like this style, I think it might be a great kit for you. But for me, it is a skip it. I feel like I have so many in skip it. I didn't think I'd have that many in skip it. Next up, we have the Urban Homage kit, which is in collaboration with Ebonics. This kit's really cool. I've always liked this kit a lot, mainly for this butterfly top that this sim has on. It's got 29 items in it, and there's some items that I really love in this one. I love the stacked rings. I love the butterfly top. I like this jacket here. I think this nose piercing is really cool. The denim skirt, another love for me. I love a good oversized t-shirt for my sim, so I use that a good bit. And I really love this little kind of crop top cardigan with the tie in the front. Also, the jeans are nice. Yeah, this is a really good kit for me, I think. We did get a couple of style looks in this one, and it's very cool. Some of the colors and textures in some of these items is a lot for me personally. I'm sure as you've seen so far, I'm kind of basic and I have no problem admitting it. I love this outfit. I think this is so cute, and I love how it comes in so many colors. I definitely prefer the women cast out of this one than the male. Then there's this outfit with the butterfly. Oh my God. These pants are also really cool. And like I said, I love, love, love the shoes. But we've got some other items that are really stand out to me, like this kind of like mom style jean. We got these really cool kind of sweatpants. And then this denim skirt is one of my new favorite skirts in the whole game. Also in this one, we got like a cool necklace, like a cool layered chain necklace, and we don't have anything else like that. For me, this kit, I think it just goes in decent. There's some standout items, but they're maybe a little too specific for it to work in an everyday sim basis. But I feel like it's maybe high, decent, low, great. So maybe I'll put it at the top end of decent. Ooh, although I don't know if it jumps Ichion Arrivals. Ichion Arrivals would probably be a must-have if it wasn't for the low item count. Honestly, wait, maybe I jump Ichion Arrivals up to great. That feels better. Ichion Arrivals is like low, great, high, decent, and Urban Outfitters is like kind of the same thing, but just a little bit below Ichion for me. And now we're moving on to the Sweet Slumber Party kit. This kit is made by Trillica. This is one of the first creator kits that EA did. So the Sims team didn't make this at all. I mean, I'm sure they had a part to play, but Trillica made every single item in this entire kit. I love, love, love this sleepwear kit. And I feel like this sleepwear kit makes sentiments drop down on the scale because these items to me are so much cuter and a little bit more usable as everyday sleepwear. Some items that I wish I used more that I kind of forget about are the little star pimple patches. I need to use those more than I do, as well as like the little face mask. I kind of get lazy in Create a Sim by the time I make it to sleepwear, so I don't really put a lot of detail into it. But I feel like those items are things that I should try to use a little bit more. I will say this kit heavily, if not exclusively, leans towards the feminine frame Sims. Yeah, I think there's like a handful of things for the men and that's it. But for me, I don't care about that. I really don't. I definitely play with more female Sims, so I don't mind having a little less male cast. But if that's a problem for you, maybe this isn't the kit for you. In the male cast, they got this really cozy, fuzzy sweatshirt and then this little sleepwear top. They also got these matching bottoms for the sweatshirt and these matching bottoms for this top. And then other than that, that was kind of it for the male Sims, but the female Sims got a ton of stuff. They got a couple of really cute little tops that pair really nicely with all of the bottoms that come with this kit. And I love, love, love the matching sets. And you can kind of mix and match. So you can put the long sleeve with the shorts, which are kind of meant to go with the pants, or you could use like the little crop top with the pants. I feel like you can do a lot of mixing and matching. And then they've got these ones, which are so cute. My favorite item in this kit though is this one in the teddy swatch. Like, I feel like this item was made for me. I mean, come on, you know? So I really, really love this one. It looks really cozy. I get a lot of use out of it because I love these little slippers that came with this kit as well. So I think for me, this one is up in great. Maybe it jumps like all of these. It's like high grade. Maybe it's must have. It's not must have, but it's really, really close to being a must have. Maybe it's a must have. I don't know. No, it's great. It's great and that's okay. I'm sorry, I'm struggling. How are you supposed to decide? I do use it a lot, so it definitely is high ranking for me. And then next we have the Business Chic kit. The Business Chic kit is fully made by Madeline. So this is another CC creator kit and it's very businesswoman, very chic. They do have some, I guess there's men in here. They do have some men items. There's 25 items in this total. And this is one of the newer ones we have, so it's a little fresher on my brain. And I actually had a sim that was really perfect for this kit, so I've used it a lot recently. It's harder to say on the newest kits like how must-have they are or not for you because you kind of need time to see what items you're gonna gravitate towards. The creator kits do not come with styled looks. I feel like that's more of a flop on EA's part than anything. We have like these beautiful dresses. We have this like really gorgeous pantsuit and this one. This is another kit that doesn't heavily favor men Sims, which as we have established doesn't matter that much to me, but they did get some really nice outfits. I love this sweater. I really like this short sleeve shirt, and then they also got like just a nice suit outfit. I thought they had a full body outfit, but I feel like I'm missing it. Maybe not, because I sure don't see it. They did get some nice pants and stuff in this kit as well. Like, I think you can make some really nice men outfits, but the women is really where the kit shines. I will say I love every single item in this kit. And while I do love all these items, I do kind of feel like you have to have a specific sim in mind. Like you have to very much be looking to have like a businesswoman. I feel like for me, business chic is just decent. I do think there's some stunning items in here. I regularly play with sims though that work from home in some capacity, so I don't usually have like business sims. I think this is a great kit for business sims. It's literally in the name. But if you're not trying to make a business style sim, this kit might fall a little flat for you. And for that reason, it goes in decent. But I will say the items in this kit are some of the prettiest items. They're just very niche. Then next up, we have my new baby, the Sweet Allure kit. I can already tell you where this one's gonna go, so we can put it there and then we'll talk about it. This is the Sweet Allure kit by A. Harris Brittany. This is the first Create-A-Sim kit that I liked better than the build kit that was released alongside it. I love everything about this kit. I think it's so cute. I love the style. I love the colors. It comes with 27 items, which is above par. And I just gravitate towards this one so heavily already. I think I have had 3 sims that I personally play with that have ended up in this kit in some capacity, if not like almost full out in this kit. I think the items are so beautiful and the color scheme is just very much my color scheme. It's very cute and pastel. There's a lot of really pretty light colored swatches. Like it's colorful, but in a muted way. And then everything just pairs so nicely together. Every swatch like has a match and I just love that so much. I love like the kind of coquette detail with the little bows. It came with some of my new favorite necklaces in the game, which are like these ones with the little pearl detail and then this one with like the little pearl freezer bunny. I love them so much. I do also really like the earrings we got with these. They're so cute. The bow detail just makes me so happy. I just couldn't be more up my alley. We also got these 2 new beautiful dresses. We've got a new pair of like really pretty heels. These ones, oh my god, I love this kit so much. It is another one that I feel like favors the feminine frame sims, which is once again not really something that bothers me personally, but there are some really good male items. We got things like this really beautiful sweater. Like the texture on this is unmatched. We also got this, which feels very like goth country club, and I kind of love it. And then this one, which is my favorite, the fuzzy sweater. We also got a cute little blazer, but this one is definitely the winner for me. All that said, honestly, this is like my favorite kit, so I'm gonna just put it first on the must-have area. I think by far it's the best kit in the game for my personal style. And then lastly, we got the Golden Years kit, which is the newest kit that we got. The Golden Years kit is very geared towards elders, but I feel like also if you play with cottage living at all, this is a perfect supplementary kit for cottage living. I do like that the kit is very elder oriented because I feel like the elders do need more stuff, but I feel like most, if not all of these items can be used outside of having the sim be an elder. I think it's a beautiful kit. I think it's a lot of fun. We did get a couple of style looks in this one. I think this outfit's actually genuinely kind of funny, like with the high waist. But some of the prints and textures on these items are so good to me. The only item I don't love in this kit is the athletic outfit, which is this. I just think it's a lot, but I do think it's very elder, so I think they did what they were trying to do. But all the other items in the kit I genuinely really enjoy. I think they're like just the right amount of old, but like I feel like they can be used for other things. So while this does give Elder Bird Watcher, it also gives like Explorer. I feel like you could put this on your sim who was gonna climb the mountain at Snowy Escape. I feel like if you played with Outdoor Retreat, this is a good item. And then for the women sims, I feel like they are just screaming cottage living. We got this sweater, which is one of my new favorite sweaters in the whole game. I think it's so cute. And then we've got this, which is like more of the Agnes crumple bottom of cottage living style. They also got the little birdwatcher outfit, but I love this. And it comes with like gardening gloves and glasses and funnily enough, life alert. But I do like the life alert, believe it or not. But yeah, it has like the life alert on the necklace, like the glasses that hang around the neck. And then they also gave us glasses that have like a wire that goes around. And I feel like you could use that for Sims that aren't elders, maybe a librarian Sim or a Sim who wears glasses that does handiness work. So I feel like they have more use outside of elders. Since this kit is so new, it's hard to say exactly where it's gonna fall for me in the long haul. I feel like for me though, this is just gonna end up being like a high decent. I think there's some standout items. I don't think there's anything in there that I would need or must have by any means. It's debatably great. But I feel like since I don't know yet, I should play it safe and put it in decent. And this is my final tier list for the Sims 4 Create a Sim kits, up to date at least, because I'm certain we'll get more. You'll have to let me know what you think, if you agree or disagree. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments. If you made it this far in the video, let me know your favorite Create a Sim kit in the comments below. And if you want to see more ranking videos like this in the future, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have the best rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!